Welcome, everyone. Welcome to a very exciting event for OG and I. What we haven't told people, but for the last 9 months, or maybe it's 12 months, OG, you and I have been quietly beavering along in the background. And then we've an announcement. And that announcement is OG.
And that announcement is we wrote a book, and we wrote a very exciting book where we wanted to give a lot of information, experience, and expertise around all that hype that we call Gen AI.
We did. Let's give people a little look at this beast. Folks, look, this is just a highlight of our year, maybe slightly longer than that, and the end of that. But look, OG and I, for those who don't know us, we've been around over 20 years. OG, I'm taking a couple of years off there as well, so you and I immediately seem a little bit younger. But we've been building, deploying, running, supporting AI and automation builds. We've been building and fine-tuning large language models. We've been talking about generative AI for the last 24 months. We've done this work between small businesses to Fortune 500, from 10K businesses to multi-million pound projects. We've worked internationally from Mauritius, Dubai, and London. So we know what we're talking about. And I think, OG, it's fair to say that you and I got a little bit frustrated with all of the nonsense in the market, all of the hype, and all of the buzz, possibly, and dare I say, from individuals who maybe don't have our experience. And therefore, we decided to write a very reasonable but detailed book that could be used by any business person to understand that little bit more about generative AI and its impact without spending hundreds, if not millions of pounds on consultants who maybe don't have the experience that you and I have.
Yeah, indeed. And I would say it's very normal and typical when there is a new tech out there that has that amount of power, that is transforming that much the businesses, that obviously there's a huge bubble around it. And it's quite difficult to really know what to do, to really understand how to approach it. And as you said, right, we've been doing AI and automation for a long while. We are actually working currently on multiple Gen AI projects for clients. So we've done a little bit of homework here. And what we wanted to do is to build what I would call a practical guide to really highlight, what we consider needs to be done, what we consider makes sense when it comes to Gen AI, right? And again, the risk here is if you do it yourself, of course, bad things will happen. And what we wanted to do here is share our level of experience, sometimes even our mistakes, so that you don't end up doing it yourself. So what I want to say is, and this is really how I looked at this, right? There's a lot of things that I keep saying to my clients over and over again because it's value for them. And at some point I said, okay, all those concepts, all those advices that I give to those clients, you hear me saying, be tech agnostic, outcome is king, all these kind of things. It's all in the book. And what we wanted to do here is to take those, things that we keep saying to the client, put them in the book so it serves as a reference, right? And the way the book is structured, you can always go back, jump, and there's a concept here, there's an advice, there's a guide, you can go in it, you can look at it, right? So it's a book that you read more than once. That's what I want to say, right? And to close here, as Kayan said, right? So what we did is, on top of the book, we wrote this ebook that is very interesting because it's giving a lot of examples of how to do proper prompting when using a ChatGPT-like technology, right? So the deal here is, if you want this ebook, on top of the book, here is the game, right? You get the book, you take a picture of yourself with the book, you post it on social network, LinkedIn, for example, and then you tag us, and guess what? We'll send you that ebook for free, right? And that's really the idea here. You understand we are trying to make a bit of noise. We feel this is cool. So the best and coolest picture of yourself with the book will maybe win even a prize. But the point here is do that, post and we'll send you the ebook, which is by itself a book, right? I think the ebook is even by itself a book now.
Yeah, it starts to get scary, doesn't it? The amount of value that we're actually giving away here. People may never need to hire us ever again. But look, you and I have the same philosophy. If you give away a lot of value, you will gain a lot of value as well. So look, we recommend the book, The A to Z of Generative AI, A Guide to Leveraging AI for Business by Kieran Gilmurray and Olivier Gomez. I wish you every success.